this is a decent month for you, Cancer. For one thing, Jupiter, the planet of luck, abundance, and growth, is not only in your sign, which it is from summer 2025 to summer 2026, but also rather active. The new moon and full moon have the potential to be important this month. And to top it off, the planets in water signs that are friendly to yours are collaborating brilliantly at the end of October. Let's dive in. I am Nadia, the astrologer for people who do not necessarily believe in astrology, but who love hearing their forecasts monthly, and this is yours for October. We start with the unassuming Mercury, the planet of communication, information, and transformation. It spends the first 6 days of the month in Libra, which is your cosmic area of home and family. So if you have information or communication or paperwork related chores that have to do with home or family life, try to be done with them by the 6th. That's because this is when you'll be getting the most of the administrative help that Mercury can provide. Leave the important things for later. We'll get back to this in a moment. We'll also get back to what Mercury does next. It's a treat I am leaving for the end of this video. For now, let's take a look at the full moon in Aries that strikes on the 7th of October and illuminates your astrological area of all things official, which includes your career, professional recognition, the power that's available to you because of the position you are holding in a company. It's also anything that gives you an official status, marital, academic, migrational. A full moon here means that on the days surrounding the 7th, you are welcome to shine in this your official role and to attract attention, or that you will attract attention in your official role no matter what you do or intend. It's best if you play along and make the most of it. So maybe schedule a presentation, a job interview, a meeting with the officials. If you own a business, it's best to make it more visible on the days surrounding the 7th. Luckily, with social media now, it's easier to schedule such things short term. Remember, these forecasts are for whole groups of people. They may be great for taking a quick sense of the mood, but often what matters more is how transits are interacting with your personal chart and what your progressions are doing, which are basically your unique roadmap of development. That's what I look at in private readings, and you can book one through the link above or in description. Back to your forecast. And we're moving on to what Venus is doing this month. It's divided almost equally between Venus in Virgo before the 14th of October and Venus in Libra after the 14th. Venus in Virgo is your girlfriend in like a strictly platonic sense. You know her, you like her, she's easy for you to hang out with, you find her witty and interesting, she's weird enough to be endearing, she likes your ideas and can even help make them more attractive. And yes, on the days surrounding the 11th of October, she's under a bit of a pressure from the demanding Saturn, so maybe you'll need to work a little bit harder on those days to make sure you're not misunderstood. But generally, she's just making it easier and more pleasant for you to think, to talk to people you like, to be creative, and maybe also to flirt. That's it. After it switches signs on the 14th, she becomes stronger and more demanding. Libra rules your area of home and family, and remember, Mercury was helping you out here until the 6th of October. But Venus is a different goddess. She will give you a little more than 3 weeks to make sure your home and family life are as pleasant, beautiful, and full of love as they realistically can be at this stage of your life. She's not cruel, but she does have standards. And if you're clearly slacking and not investing into love and beauty in a place that is supposed to be of utmost importance for a Cancer, she will be pissed. So respect her and make sure that in the second half of October, your home and or family life is Venusian enough. Be nice to your family, beautify your home, and if you live together with your romantic partner, make this life more romantic If you do that, Venus will be delighted and help you with all of that, and also will allow you to enjoy it more. That is not all that's happening in Libra this October, though. On the 21st, we have a new moon in Libra, which is an amazing pretext for deciding on some home and family related goals for the year ahead. What's it going to be? This new moon is heavily influenced by the generous and ambitious Jupiter in your own sign. So if you want to go big, you have the cosmic support to do that. For example, if you want to finally turn your house or apartment into a perfect home for you, or if you want to start a business and work from home on it, or if you want to add to your family or move, Jupiter would support that as well. Right after that, on the 22nd, Neptune retrogrades back into Pisces from Aries, where it has spent the past 6 months. In Aries, it was giving you a vision for something honestly difficult and nebulous that you could do in your official role. So as a professional or a business owner. Saturn was also there, complicating things and slowing things down. Really unpleasant, but next time you meet them in this capacity will be in February, March 2026, because last month Saturn backtracked into Pisces as well, and on the 22nd of October, Neptune does the same. It's amazing news for you that they do that right now, Cancer, because in Pisces, both these planets are softer and much, much easier for you to deal with. They would still want things from you, like things that are connected to what Pisces rules in your chart, such as education, travel, international affairs, culture, media, publishing, everything that expands your horizons, or something that you do that expands other people's horizons. So, like I said, the demanding but not particularly strong Saturn is already there. So you would be well advised to put in some effort into these horizon expanding areas of life. And now that Neptune joins in, you're looking at least 3 months of inspired, meaningful work that has the dreamy, magical quality to it, but also some structure and the need to show some measurable or otherwise pragmatically obvious result. And now to the aspect that maybe means nothing for most of you, but then could mean quite a lot for a few of you. I'm talking about the hard aspect between the planet Jupiter in your sign and the asteroid Chiron in Aries in your area of all things official. So it will be active, this aspect, for most of the month, and it will be relevant to you if your official role is in some way or form connected to pain, woundedness, healing, or mentorship. Basically, if you're a doctor or if you're psychologically wounded and this woundedness is directly connected to your official status, or if you're a psychotherapist, or if you're working with a coach, mentor type or figure to make you able to assume a more important role officially. Endless possibilities. It could be you needing healing or you providing the healing. And if this applies, this October, Jupiter in your sign will help you shift the situation in an optimistic direction. Maybe you will achieve success, or maybe you will at least be able to visualize it, imagine it. It's not the last time this aspect is active, so enjoy the moment, but do not feel like you need to make the most out of it now. You still have a few months. And like I said, if this healing/healer situation doesn't apply to what you do or experience in your most official role, do not try to see it in your life. There's so many more things to do. For example, let's talk about what Mercury will start doing once it enters Scorpio on the 6th of October. It will be following in Mars's steps because Mars entered Scorpio on the 22nd of September. So Scorpio sign is getting more and more activated, and in your horoscope, it rules everything that you can engage in actively that brings you joy and reminds you of how madly in love with life you are. It is romance and sometimes sex. It is art and being creative. It's parties, some joyful and creative forms of shopping as well, fun and games, little exciting adventures, and children if they are a source of joy for you at the moment. In November, there will be a new moon here, which will be a wonderful time to make decisions, to set goals and such. But for now, you do not need to be so serious about it. You can explore and enjoy and have fun, which is what I wish for you to do. In even better news, in the last 10 days of October, so the 20th onwards, Mercury and Mars in Scorpio will be getting a lot of support from Jupiter in your sign, as well as from Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. That really is a lot of support in astrological terms, and in the real world, it can translate into more opportunities to enjoy life actively and or into more curiosity and energy on your part to do that. This can be the fun summer holiday that Saturn in Aries prevented you from having. Now, of course, you do not necessarily need to travel. You can just spend your evenings more creatively, or engage in a new hobby, or take on a creative project that truly is a lot of fun, or fall in love. In general, if you're looking to start dating again, October and November are great for the purpose. So this is it. Planets are helping you to have fun. Home area will also be hugely important, and something educational, cultural, or travel related could add meaning to your life. Have a beautiful October, Cancer.